God bless you guys. This is Tea Time with Tati. I'm your host, Tatiana Rocio. So we're here today to talk about how Tea Time with Tati got started. So this isn't something that I ever imagined that I would do, but let me tell you, I am loving it already. So this was something that was brought to me by the Holy Spirit. But how? I'll tell you the story. So after my second brain surgery, I was really down. I felt like this was something that I would never get out of. It was extremely hard to recompose yourself. And not only that, I still had one more brain surgery to go. So I was really feeling defeated. And I was talking with God, as I normally do, because praying really does connect you with the Spirit and He guides you into your purpose. And I asked God, not why this is happening to me, but what can I do from this happening to me? How can I turn this into purpose? And as I was praying, the Holy Spirit told me, I want you to start a podcast. And I was confused because I own a salon. I do hair, I do makeup, I work with wigs. So this was not something that I thought would remotely happen in my life. I was also nervous, but I asked God, a podcast? And He said, yes, a podcast. And I said, well, what do I do with the podcast? And He said, you talk about your testimony, how I brought you through. I shouldn't be alive. I don't know how many times, but here I am telling my testimony. So I said, okay, God, I will do my best. And I did what I know how to do best. I drew a mimic of a logo, right? And after that, I asked God, okay, now what? I mean, I did what I know how to do, but as far as starting a podcast, I have no idea what to do. So I was kind of stuck in like, God, I need some help. I know that you told me to start a podcast, but how do I go about this? So I was cleaning one day, I found some equipment, and it was for a podcast. I was like, okay, there's my answer. Got really excited, and as I read the directions on there, it went over my head. I didn't understand what any of that meant. So I read it again and again and again and again. I got nowhere. I mean, it was confusing, right? But I continued to walk in purpose. And I was like, God, I know you're going to guide me into whatever I need to do. And I prayed about it and I just kept going because I knew that one day I would fall into purpose. I did my best to kind of accomplish what I needed to accomplish. I ended up coming to my salon, which is Les Fashionistas. If you guys want to stop by, make an appointment. But I did come by Les Fashionistas to water my plants. And while I was at Les Fashionistas, that's when I noticed I have a new neighbor. So I went ahead to look what business was starting there. So you guys take one guess on what was next door. It's a podcast studio. It's Drop the Mic Media, MKE. So not only did I see in the moment what God was trying to reveal to me, but I felt hope. And I felt really excited because I knew everything was connecting in its place. You realize what prayer does? It gets you ready for the next step. It doesn't need to make sense in your head by no means, but the Lord knows what He needs you to do, how He needs you to do it. And if you have a connection, you have a relationship with God. It's not about religion, it's about relationship. Praying, fasting, reading the Bible, He will talk to you and let you know. So when I did that, I was like, loud and clear, sir. I wanted to share with you guys to inspire you that you don't need to understand what's going on in your life. Even with 3 brain surgeries, I never asked God why. I just said, give me the strength. This is hard, but I know that it's for a reason that I am doing this because I'm here to inspire you guys to keep fighting, keep strong, keep your faith no matter what it is that you guys are walking through. Just know God's got your back and He is going to make sure that you are well taken care of. So be sure to follow me on Instagram at teatimewithtati_podcast. I will also post the links for my YouTube as well as my TikTok. And make sure you guys give a follow and a like to Drop the Mic Media, MKE. God bless you guys. All right. We will see you guys on the next one.